Thank you to Mr. Dhruv Chhabra and our incredible teacher warriors. Next, we have a keynote address by a leader who has been a driving force in shaping educational policy and practice in India. It is my pleasure to welcome Dr. Indrani Bhaduri, CEO and head of PARAKH NCERT, to share her thoughts on the future of education. Dr. Bhaduri, the stage is yours. Can we have a huge round of applause, please?
At the onset, I would like to congratulate ScooNews for the wonderful platform and the three things which I've seen out here, which I really liked. First, the teacher warrior, amazing, and this documentation that the ScooNews is doing. I think this is very important because these kind of evidences that kind of percolates and goes out, that helps. That is what is required because many good things are happening all over, but then we are missing on the collection of those evidences, just collating them together. So this is really good. The second thing, I think this platform that you have created, a very unique platform. When I first arrived out here, I was in an auditorium, I think, full of teachers, head teachers, as well as students. And, having a common platform for all, it's marvelous. And I could really, even the teachers was, in the session, the teachers were also drawing an elephant, the students were also, and everybody had their hair loose. So I guess this kind of interaction really helps to kind of accept each other, know each other better, and helps in the teaching learning process. So amazing work. What I would like to take you through is the work that we are doing. It's in a very formal setting. So from a very informal setting, what we saw in the teacher warrior, what we are doing for the school education from PARAKH NCERT. Like we all know that NEP 2020, that is the National Education Policy, it is now spearheading the entire education movement in the nation. And NEP has kind of, changed the vision. It is now, we are talking about, initially when we were talking about the 10+2 stages, now we are talking about the 5, that is the foundational stage, the preparatory stage, the middle, and the secondary, that is the 5+3+3+4. So we have kind of broken it and gone more granular. And why? Because the pedagogy needs to be different. So these are all pedagogical stages. The second focus of NEP 2020 is, of course, the foundational learning. Like you all know that the entire foundation stage that comprises of Balvatika 1, 2, and 3, and the grade 1 and grade 2, now it comes under the school premises. Of course, how it needs to be done, what needs to be done, the discussions on. But the focus is what are those foundational literacy and numeracy competencies that needs to be understood by the teachers, and of course, how do we transact it to the learners. The other important thing that the NEP 2020 talks about is the PARAKH. PARAKH is the National Assessment Center, and we are working in all domains of the learning assessments. That is the examinations, the board examinations, the classroom assessment, and the large-scale assessment. The large-scale assessment that we do, that is of course for the system level. The classroom assessment or the teacher-based assessment, that is there, the formative assessment, and the board examination, that is the certification examination. So these are the 4 functions of PARAKH which we are working on. In PARAKH, we have developed for each of these functions, that is the examination reform, the formative assessment, as well as large-scale assessment. We have developed some guidelines and some norms which are available, of course, and I would like all of you, if given a chance, to go through it. We are working on bringing equivalence of the school boards. I am not going into the detail. It will be, I think, I would like you to go through the, documents rather than in this platform, which is an entirely different platform. This is something which I would like you all to, if the teachers and the head teachers, to understand and implement, and that is the holistic 360-degree holistic progress card which we have developed for the foundational stage, for the preparatory, for the middle, as well as for the secondary, and these are all available in the public domain. These holistic progress cards are very interesting, and if they also help to evidence the progress of the child in the different competencies. So the holistic progress card has also underlined what are the competencies that requires to be developed at the different stages and how it can be developed. We are going to digitize ultimately this holistic progress card and link it with the upper ID of the child. The large-scale achievement survey, these are the system-level reflections that we do. So we have been conducting the National Achievement Survey, or the NAS. The last NAS was carried on during the NAS 2021, and that actually is the learning which has happened during the COVID times. All the reports are available. We also worked on this year in the month of November the PARAKH Rajya, that is the State Educational Achievement Survey, and from this State Educational Achievement Survey we come to know what are the requirements, what are the needs which each block, each educational block is focusing on. So if you can see that we have assessed 6,414 blocks out of the 7,000 blocks, 7,000 plus blocks, and the block reports are also available. So looking at the block reports, it will tell you what are the gaps, the learning gaps that has been identified, and what are the learning deficiencies that needs to be worked on. So this year in November 2024, we are also conducting the PARAKH Rashtriya, that is NAS 2024, and this NAS will be at the district level, which will again tell us that whether there has been an improvement from the learning level since the last NAS, that is NAS 2021. With this, I conclude, and please visit our websites, and please be in touch. If there are any queries, I will be happy to help. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Bhaduri. Can I request Mr. Ravi Santlani to please come on the stage to felicitate ma'am?
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.